Hey, what's up, traders? It's Tuesday, December 13th, 9:10, and here are your morning ideas. Okay, gang. So we just got the CPI number at 8:30, and you can see here that the number year on year is 7.1%, which is down from the forecast and down from the previous. So inflation is falling a little bit. And as you would expect, actually, this time it worked in the direction you would expect it to. The market goes higher because the inflation is lower. That's good news for the economy. And also good news that maybe they don't have to raise rates as fast as they have been. So you can see that the market jumped 100 points, pretty much 40.48 to 41.40. Let's just say let's just say 100 points, because it's maybe a little bit less, but seeing the crime down here at 40.50. So keep that in mind off of the open when we start to move around, and we'll see if we start coming back. I think we got all the way up to 41.80 actually. As we start coming back, or if we start coming back, then we'll look at that 40.50 area again. Now, let's look at the big picture and see where we are. You can see that we are kind of moving into a place we haven't been since, what is this, the beginning of August is last time we were up here. And that 42.16 is the last area where we have volume. We do have some volume from August when we were here at 41.30. That's kind of where we're hung up right now, in this 41.30 area, 41.33.50 to be exact, is the most traded price in here. And we were pretty balanced here before we moved away. So we moved away, we pulled back, and then we were down here for a while. And now we're coming back we've hit 41.33, and now we're moving up higher. You can see, if I made this a little bit bigger, you can see this faint green dotted line. That's where we are compared to where we traded the most when we were here last time. So what does that mean for us? I think that where the market went right after the news to 41.85, you can see how that's kind of where that volume starts to cut off. Now, that's where I would expect to see the most resistance if we go up there, because we'll likely chop, I think, in this area off of the open and then push higher into that 41.80 to continue this move. I don't know that we'll continue higher after that. We'd have to go back and look at this volume from, this is basically end of 2021, 2022. I could do a quick little, let's just make a quick one here. I'm looking just, guys, for the overlapping areas, and we see these overlapping areas. 42.85 is where that volume really starts to kick in. You can see here, over here on my left, this is the majority of the volume from the second half of 2021 and the first 4 months of 2022. The most traded price in here, 44.40, which is a lot higher than we are right now. I don't know that we'll just continue to push just because the inflation number was good. It is fundamental news that changes the market, and that's why we've moved so far since then. I'm not ready to say that we're out of this yet. We're in December. Remember, we were talking about that Santa Claus rally yesterday. You could see some dumping at the end of the year, but I do think that we do have some volatility ahead of us in the next couple weeks. The areas to keep in mind, again, for me, these are the areas I'm looking at. 42.80. Let's put this in red because everything else is in green. Put that one in red. 42.80 above. And then we have, again, the 4,000 area. 40.50 is where we came from on this move. That would be important below. So I could probably move this guy up a little bit. 40.50 and you can see, when I always try to frame the market, because I'm looking for areas where I think that the market can run to kind of on both sides. So if you're wondering, well, why are your points of interest so far away? Well, sometimes they're closer. It's just that I'm looking for where I think that the perimeters are. If you look at me and away from the screen, I'm looking to kind of frame the market and trade more mean reversion, just because this is indices and they're more mean reverting. So that's what I'm looking for. Remember, trade your own plan. I'm just kind of showing you how I frame the market and try to look at these indicators as one big picture. If we look at it's hard to take anything from this overnight session, guys, because we were trading down at about around 4,000, 40.20, and now we're at 41.50, mostly based off the news. So we're left with a profile that looks really ugly. You got a lot of volume up here and a lot of volume down here. Nothing really in the middle. This is something to watch again off of the open. 4,100 is pretty big because if we get below that, we basically didn't trade anything in the middle. So these things are like flagpoles. If we get below 4,100, you're likely to see 40.50 really fast, right? Really fast, because the market, you don't have a whole lot of buyers willing to participate there. They just let it fall back to the area it was before, which is 40.50. So if you're looking at what we're looking to do today, those are the areas I'm looking for. 42.85 is kind of that big area above us. And then 4,100 and 40.50, I think will happen pretty quick if we slide below 4,100. So 4,100 needs to hold, or we'll see 40.50 very likely. We'll see 40.50 very quickly. Okay, so that's the landscape for today. I don't want to make this too long. We only got 15 minutes to the open. I want to get you something before. Okay, guys. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and we got a pretty cool announcement I'm going to be making today. So watch for that YouTube video as well.